Thanks, Don. We begin our live reports now from the Outer Banks with 10 on your sides, Andy Fox.
Andy has been in Buxton all day where there's an evacuation order, Andy.
Yeah, Stephanie and Anita, these are sandbags, a way of life here in Buxton and on Hatteras Island. What you do is you put them down to shore up the property. You put sand on top. You can see what happens. Sand gets swept away. That's exactly the problem up on Highway 12. It will be a financial disaster if that road, Highway 12, gets washed out like it did in 2011 and 2012. I've spoken with several county leaders. They are petrified that this hurricane comes in and takes out Highway 12, and that's one of the main reasons that people were leaving, because they don't want to get stuck on this island. This is Highway 12 just north of Merlo Beach, and this is the road on Highway 12 that is repeatedly washed out. It's happened twice in 2011 and 2012. Many people are betting that Hurricane Arthur is going to plow through that dune, and Browning Bruton is one of them, and that's why you're leaving early. You don't want to get stuck on this island.
No, we have to get back to work. Child has to get back to daycare. We were told we have to evacuate.
And you think that road is going to get washed out even though the state has spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to fix it?
Correct.
It washed out in 2011 and 2012.
We can't take the risk. We can't afford to take the risk to be stuck here.
Do you think that that is a real drawback to coming down here, because we can't protect this road?
For me, it's a concern, yeah, because we put money into our vacation and it's scary. We don't want to waste that money to to have to evacuate and leave early.
Browning Bruton, thank you very much. There are many people like Browning Bruton. The big question today, will this dune hold back Hurricane Arthur? Most people are betting it won't. And here's the problem down here on Hatteras Island. Okay, this is where the tide is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm now parallel with the structure there. 5 yards of beach. That's the problem. Beach replenishment. That's why it's being talked about here in Dare County. Stephanie and Anita, that's the latest from here. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Andy. Let's go from there now to another popular area of the Outer Banks. Residents and visitors in Dare County were not told to leave.
10 on your sides, Chris Horne is live there in Kill Devil Hills. Chris?
Yeah, Stephanie, we're at milepost 6 at the Avalon Fishing Pier, and I talked with officials earlier in the day. They said they got fewer calls today at the Emergency Management Center than they did yesterday. They were confident that people were heeding the warnings, although when we got here, it was a bit of a different story. We got out on the pier. The big thing that we noticed was a lot of activity, a lot of people fishing. A lot of them, though, were locals. We found people from Hampton Roads, from Suffolk, from Williamsburg, from New Kent County, from Chesapeake. The furthest anybody had traveled that we talked to was Greenville, South Carolina. That guy had a deep sea charter that he was hoping to take his son out on, but was canceled, and the son and he and 3 of the son's friends will go out on Saturday. At least that's what they're hoping. The big difference we noticed, once we got through the shack at the beginning of the pier, cooler winds. I'm talking 10 or 15 degrees difference once you got through and out on the pier. Maybe that was the foretellings of Arthur. Now, back live, we noticed earlier, and I don't know, Greg, if you can get this behind me, there's a mist coming off the ocean. And we're told that that is cold air converging with the ocean right now and causing a little bit of a fog. I don't know if you can pick it up at home, but maybe that's also some early warning that Arthur is on the way here. I again checked in with emergency management within the last half hour. I said, is there any advice for people in Dare County right now? And the PIO told me, yes, for those villages down on the south end, Rodanthe and Salvo, Buxton, Hatteras, where Andy was earlier, get out. You still have a chance. I don't know if they will, though, at this point. Live in Kill Devil Hills, Chris Horne, 10 on your side.